The menopause was a shock to me, despite the fact that I was almost 50 when I started to be aware of going through it. It came as a complete surprise. And so over the last 3 years, what I've found is that it's not something that initially I was comfortable talking about. Other women weren't comfortable talking about. There are more and more conversations around it, which is great, but not enough.
So, I mean, I've always had an interest in women's health. And so, particularly in general practice, I could really see the impact that it was having on women's lives. And I think people are now used to talking maybe a little bit more about hot flushes and night sweats. But where there isn't the realization is that out of the blue, you can feel anxious, depression, experience brain fog, where your head feels full of cotton wool. I'm sure we're all familiar with that feeling. Poor concentration, can't find the words that you're grappling for. And so the potential impact on performance and the impact on every aspect of your life is just potentially enormous if you don't get the right help. Some women sell through, others don't.
You know, you've got to be the change you want to see. So we've got to talk about it, we've got to normalise the conversation, but in doing so, we must also recognise this is very uncomfortable for most women and for their line managers. So we need to provide them with the support, we need to provide them with the education, with the training and with the tools.
Talk to a menopause specialist, talk to a doctor, talk about all the really embarrassing things that happen, talk about your vaginal dryness and your painful sex and your leaky bladder, because if you don't ask, it can be really, really straightforward to treat. If you don't speak out, then, you know, things just fester. And, you know, I would say don't be silent, ask for help.